So Lancaster's full strength as well, so is Carlisle. And York could probably do with some more troops, to be honest. I didn't realise that Wales had actually attacked. So I'm going to build some more troops. I'm going to go with a small chapel. Yeah, let's build a small chapel. York's going to build a lot more troops. We'll go with the Spear Militia. Spear Militia are not too good on the attack, good defence, good all-round troops. Build loads of them. Build some more heavy pike. And that'll really bump up the army. I don't think the Welsh army here has enough to defeat us. They've got a lot of these archers. These archers are good all-round troops. They have alright on the melee. They have good missile attack, good defense. So these guys are gonna be pretty good all round. And they're fighting a Scottish city. We've got better spear militia. Got the cavalry, got the Highlanders and the heavy pike. Probably would defend the walls versus Wales, and they do have these guys as well. So we're gonna build more troops. We're gonna get plenty of troops getting built there, and plenty of archers there. Carlisle, I'll probably build some more troops in Carlisle, I think, just in case. And I've got plenty of Florins. Newcastle, build more troops in Newcastle as well. Edinburgh, so I've got more guys that I can use. There's a guy called Fergus de Kilkanath. He's only 16 years old. We're going to move him down. I'm going to put this guy into Lancaster. And I'll just see if there's any more cities that have multiple generals that I can transfer around. So all the cities look pretty good health. I think there's one Kirkwall. Okay, there's one there I can use. He's a 7-star general, pretty good. Okay, I'll move him down as well. Put him into... Where should I put him? Probably keep him there, I think. I'm going to check out Kirkwall fast. The population is not actually too happy. We're going to... We can actually build noble pikemen, that's pretty good. So we're building the cathedral, we've got the coaching house getting built as well, and we have the city hall. So basically we're building everything that we can that will help the population's morale. Can't really build too much else there. I'll probably keep the castle Wick. If that does revolt, it might go back to Norway. It's good having a castle just in case anything does go down. We've got a castle there. Inverness is a castle as well. I could probably make Inverness a city. But we're probably going to keep those two as castles. The campaign is pretty much almost over. Nottingham, only 6 turns left to surrender. We're going to keep the siege happening here. The city, these guys are fairly good. The swordsmen are fairly good as well. And the feudal knights, pretty good. So we're just going to keep the siege there. Obviously we're getting sieged by Wales on the left hand side. So we're going to end the turn there. And there's an attack from the English Navy. So we've got Otto's over there, clear defeat, that was kind of expected. Our navy is pants. Let's accept the guild right there. And we've got... What I'll do is I'll put some of these cavalry. How many troops are there? 2 units of noble swordsmen. Put these guys, cavalry, over into York. Got the nobles, the Highland nobles. Put them into Lancaster. We're building more men as well. I think we're going to go with Highland nobles. They're much better than these guys. Space for 2 more in the slots right there. And again, we've got pretty good guy right there. Age 26, not too good in command. That will help. And average army right there. This Welsh army is pretty strong. I'll probably actually win the campaign before these guys actually attack. There's another army here. These guys look pretty good on the stats. You can't see the stats here, but they're about 6 attack, something like 11 defense. They're not too shabby on the melee stats. I think what we might do is we might actually attack right now. Let's win this campaign, and then that'll be the campaign finished. Shrewsbury's fine. Chester should be okay, provided we don't last out for longer than 8 turns. And Lincoln is okay as well. So yeah, we're going to attack here, I think. We're attacking a fortress. So 5-star general versus a 4-star general. It's about 9 to 8. So this is one of the few battles where we actually have the disadvantage. So if we win this is the campaign finished. We win. It doesn't matter about. I think is it Leicester? It was the city getting sieged by the Welsh. Basically, we'd win anyway, so it doesn't really matter that that's getting sieged. We just have to win this battle. So we're going to start deployment here. There's our general. And it's actually a castle. Fairly good defences. So I think we're going to do okay. He's only got 3 units of cavalry. The cavalry's a lot weaker in these sorts of battles. Gonna make sure the Highlanders are kept safe. I'm hoping these aren't cannon towers. Cannon towers are a pain in the arse. And we'll put in another one over here as well. So I think we're going to go for the corner here. We're going to bypass this area. Put everyone over here. I'm going to put a tower there. Got a battering ram. Don't want the battering ram. What's this? It's got a tower as well. So we're going to put a tower there. We're going to try and get a tower in there as well. Group. Okay. Group 10 or group 10. Okay, line. And put these guys over here. Don't need the ladders. They're going to go in afterwards with this town militia. So they're going to be group 1. Pike, group 2. Really powerful. Highlanders, group 3. And we'll make the regular Scots pikes group 2 with the heavy pike. Cavalry is going to be here. We've got actually mailed knights as well. I can put these guys in once we get them into the castle. I've got the archers here. I'm going to keep this guy safe. He's quite a good general. Keep him safely back there, and we're now going to attack. Put that one in there. Put the other tower in here. We'll just check out the defences fast. Got a unit of armoured swordsmen, so look at their armour there. They're the classic medieval knight. So they're basically amazing. I think they're actually cheaper than dismounted knights. These guys are armour sergeants, so this is the brunt of the army. Once these 2 units are taken out, the army will just effectively crumble. They do have the unit of, I think, artillery. It's got a unit of bowmen. I think I've not seen these units before. They're pretty cool on the armour. And he's got basically 4 generals right there, 3 or 4 generals. It's like 4 units of feudal cavalry. Well, it's probably 3 units of feudal cavalry and 1 general. And he does have the catapult somewhere as well. So are these guys within range? So they're going to fire something like over the walls. So he's trying to take out that tower. He's running the risk of actually shooting his own men. It's not the most accurate of weapons, the trebuchet, So as long as we get troops in, we can gain the outflank on these guys, and basically we've got all these pike, 2 Highlanders, all these spear militia, and 1 versus 1. These guys are much better, but they don't have enough to defeat all this. And if we can just get troops into the castle, we've got enough cavalry here and enough pike to do a lot of damage to these guys. So it is going to be quite a close battle. We're going to have to play fairly smart. If we waste too many of our spear units, we're not going to have enough to defeat the feudal knights. My knights are only male knights. They're not feudal, and they're not proper knights as such. Well, they are knights, but they don't have the stats that they have, and they're not too good on the defense either. So we're going to push forward more men. More troops over here. Okay, they're going to go over there. Put these guys over here. I'm going to hug them close to the wall to basically nullify the towers. And so they're going to get in. They're going to get in. And as long as we can keep this tower fed with spearmen, they should hold out okay versus the armoured sergeants. So we're going to run these guys to... We'll put them in the walls. Pull over these 2 other units. And send these guys up to attack. So these guys will absolutely annihilate my spear units, because look at the armor in these guys. These guys have proper chain armor, and they have much better shield, much better attack. These guys are not actually too bad. They actually have chainmail just like the armored sergeants. I actually upgraded the stats in the defense, so they will do a lot of damage, but 1 versus 1 they will probably suffer a lot of casualties. So we're going to keep those guys here. You can see the trebuchet there is doing a lot of damage. I think we're going to attack from the side with the town militia. And move forward the other 2 units of spear militia. Hopefully the trebuchet doesn't hit the tower whilst these guys are going up. They might actually suffer a lot of casualties. We're going to get the outflank there, and that will hopefully cause a lot of damage to the armoured sergeants. But they are losing a lot of troops. I think they were about 70 or 80 before. They're down to 61. And they're losing a lot of troops. So it says here, victory seems certain for my men. The sergeants have lost. They're losing about 1 man per every maybe 5 or 10 seconds. So the trebuchet keeps on shooting stones. They're probably killing more of their own men. But we really want to take out this trebuchet before they do too much damage. And you can see there, that's my first unit of spear militia routing. So it says victory seems certain. I'm going to send in the Highlanders now. And not doing too well now. That's the first unit of spear militia routing. So these guys need to get up from the tower onto the walls and start attacking these armor sergeants. So they're down to like 50 in strength. I want these guys to attack these guys. And the armoured swordsmen, they're just actually stationary. If these guys were to come down and attack, they would do a lot of damage. Running for the Highlanders, hopefully the kilts will swing the battle for us. So let's increase the speed slightly. So armor sergeants, it still says victory seems certain, but they're down to like 48. And there's quite a lot of troops there still coming up. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in the Highlanders. onto the walls. They're going to come up to attack. Going to put the Highlanders on the side as well. The Highlanders have much better melee stats than the militia. And that's the swordsman coming in to attack. So the armoured sergeants are down to 44 in number. We're going to put in the Highlanders. These guys are going to run straight into the sergeants. They can't really do too much here. All they can do is like sit and take damage from the town militia. The town militia, obviously they're suffering quite a lot of casualties versus the sergeants. But we've got a unit of Highlanders going in there. 1 versus 1, they'll be better than the sergeants in this situation. The only thing is we're going to get absolutely mauled by the armoured swordsmen. These guys are much better than these guys. They have plate armour, which is far superior to chainmail. They have better shield, better attack abilities, and probably higher discipline as well, I'd imagine. So shit, that was a flaming stone right there. So hopefully that's our Highlanders going in there. So you want to gain the route on the armoured sergeants, open up the walls, and then we're going to charge in the cavalry. So these armoured swordsmen, they've lost like basically a couple of men. They're absolutely mauling my spear militia. So that's the unit of armoured sergeants broken. We are going to charge forward and take the gate. What we're going to do is we're going to put our Highlanders down here. We're going to outflank the swordsmen, and that will help us in that battle. We're going to send over the town militia to capture the gate right there. And then we're going to send in the cavalry, and they're going to take out the... Okay, we'll get the merchant cavalry. Send it over here. That's our Highlanders right there. Because the armoured swordsmen, they're taking some damage from these guys, but 1 versus 1, they're much better armour. We're gonna fire these guys behind the armoured swordsmen, the Highlanders. Gonna go for the outflank. And then attack from both sides. So they're gonna actually rape these guys now. Getting to attack from both sides. They will absolutely hate that, and it says defeat is a distinct possibility. We're gonna keep it on triple speed. So that's us captured the gate. Let's go for the trebuchet. Don't want the trebuchet to get any lucky shots here. Attacking the swordsman from all sides with the Highlanders. The right hand side. They're doing a lot of damage. Just check out some of the animations. We got our spear militia on the left hand side. It says defeat seems certain, but we're doing a lot of damage to these guys. We're going to send in the Highlanders as well. Okay, we're going to stop these guys, I think. Let these guys rest. And our cavalry is going to go for the trebuchet. Okay, we'll keep it on triple speed. I don't think he's going to send anything out here. He's got his unit of billmen. They're going to capture the walls here. And he's got his general's bodyguard and his feudal knights at the back. So these guys are basically the cream of the cream in the medieval world. Being Scottish, I can't actually recruit these guys. But we're going to take out those units there. We're going to pull back the cavalry. don't want them to be in a group. Ungroup, is it ungroup? So keep the cavalry out of the group there, don't want them to be in a group. Check out the battle here. Armour Sergeant's victory seems certain. Again, we're going to do the same again. We're going to get our Highlanders and we're going to put them behind the swordsmen. Obviously the swordsmen are just an elite unit. They're doing a lot of damage. And that trebuchet did a lot of damage to the wall. Just look at the wall, there's lots of holes in the wall, lots of cracks. I want to keep some units of pike so that we can fight the feudal knights, because my cavalry will not be enough to defeat feudal knights. We're going to send in the, what else do we have? Spear militia, and we're going to put more Highlanders around the back to fight the armoured swordsmen. So we've got more spear militia right there. They are fresh. I think what we might do is we might actually put these guys here. Let's put these guys into combat. They'll fare much better. And that's the armoured swordsmen actually routing. So we're going to charge. We're going to keep these guys here, I think. We're going to attack the swordsmen when they run out. They'll keep it on single speed. And we're going to get as many kills as we can right here. So I think there's about 20, there's about 5 swordsmen that will come out. 5, 3 left. So that's the swordsmen taken care of. They're actually a very hard unit to actually kill. They did a lot of kills. We'll check out the stats at the end, but they did a lot of kills to my spear militia and a lot of kills to the Highlanders. So for their money, they did a lot of damage. So I'm going to move my men round. Pull. So we're going to actually need some more equipment. So I'm going to get a unit of archers. They're going to pull the ladders. I think it's probably better we go for the ladders. We can bypass the boiling oil that falls from the gate. So we're going to take the ladders, attack probably over here somewhere, get the pike in, and then take out the feudal knights. Because still 2 units of billmen, and look at the armour, that they're actually really powerful on the defence, well, on the attack. They don't get a shield, they get really good armour. So we're going to triple speed this. These guys they have the ladders. So you know that. We've got our, don't need to run anymore. We've got plenty of time, hopefully. Get all of our cavalry. Put these guys here. Put our pike here. Spear going to be here. Highlanders here. Archer here. So if there was a lot more troops in this castle, we'd probably be like running a bit short in time. If we've got enough units to take our time, we want to keep the pike fresh. These guys are fairly exhausted. We've got the Highlanders, winded, and we've got the cavalry. So it's still going to be a fairly hard battle. It's going to be fairly close. Obviously the feudal knights are really powerful, and I think we're going to have to probably speed things up a little bit now. So I'm going to get these guys to run now. And we're going to attack over here. So the archers are pretty poor anyway. It doesn't really matter if they get tired. We are going to basically speed things up slightly. Because time is getting a bit short. Got a lot of knights to kill, and we don't want to be rushed into making poor decisions. I'll bring forward my general as well, and bring forward some of the knights, the cavalry. So we'll keep it on double speed. Again, we're going to put in the ladders right here. Run these guys to make the ladders. So that's them right there. And we're going to pull these guys forward now. Take off pike. We don't actually need pike right now. So we've got our archers right here. So this is probably a mistake, to be honest, but we really need to sort of speed up the battle a little bit. And unfortunately he's actually moved over some units and they've actually manned the towers. So we're getting shot by quite a lot of arrows. But we're going to hopefully swarm the heavy bowmen. And I'm going to move forward the general. So this is probably not a good position to be in. The bowmen are, if you just check out the armour, they have really good stats in the armour. I don't know how they fare against the heavy pike. It says defeat is almost a certainty. So we're basically charging in everything. We don't have that much time left. These guys are getting shot by a variety of arrows from different locations. But really want to get these guys in combat, defeat the bowmen. And we've got Highlanders. Look at the Highlanders. So there's not really much more we can do. We're just going to try and rout these heavy bowmen. And then do our best to defeat the... He's got some armor sergeants, 23 of those guys left. Some feudal knights and the general. So I'm going to pull some troops over here. See if we can get the outflank. And the bowmen are down to 29, but if you can see there, we don't actually have that much time left. So what we're going to have to do is, we're going to have to be pretty fast now. Some of these guys will have to attack the bowmen here. Our cavalry is going to have to be really close by now, so we can pull them into the walls. It's got a large number of troops here, but you can see that the time is getting a bit close now. And not doing too well here. Says these guys are actually exhausted. They're fighting fresh bowmen. These guys are wavering. And again, don't really have that much time, to be honest. So again, it's going to be a pretty close battle here. I don't really think it's going to be a victory. We only maybe have a couple minutes left, possibly. Maybe it's about 5 or 6 minutes. And obviously we've got all these feudal knights. So what we need to do is we need to try and get some more troops up here. So I think there's a little entrance right there. Let's pull over the units. I'm hoping the feudal knights don't attack. If these guys attack, it's basically going to be game over. But if we can get some kills on the feudal knights, even though it might not be a victory for us right now, we can at least get some kills on the feudal knights. So when we attack the next time. So I wonder if we can maybe put troops up there, if they go in the entrance right there. So they're going to go in the entrance. And then we've got our cavalry. Cavalry is going to be poised to go in right here. Got archers right there. So that's going to be instant rout on these guys. Don't have that much time at all, to be honest. Everything has to go in now. I've got no idea how much time is left. Probably only minutes, to be honest. We need to capture the walls. So we've made it into the second layer. We're going to capture the walls here, and then we're going to send in the cavalry. Sure, right here. These guys are going to charge straight in. Which they are going to do right there. So we've captured the walls, and we're going to send in the cavalry. Got our general. So it's basically just send everything in now to attack. We have like nothing left at all. Use the flaming arrows. Got our general, let's bring the general. So that's the battle here. Obviously we're not doing too well versus the knights. Let's put in some cavalry. Again, like nothing left in terms of minutes. Where's the Highlanders? I think the Highlanders are routing. Yeah, some of them have actually routed. It's over here. So I don't know whether that's a timer for my benefit, whether that's a timer for the enemy's benefit. So again, really close battle. Okay, they're going to counter charge with their feudal knights. Got some units over here, they're going to come over. That's the enemy general just dead there. It's going to provide us with a lot of morale support. But we really have to get kills now. So, are the pike down? So we need to pull down pike. Not doing too well now. I've got more units coming over. If I only had more time, I could probably win this. It's going to charge in the general in the centre. The centre is just exhausted. We've got the pike coming in, the armoured pike. Got our knights on the right hand side. Going to put in my spearmen to fight the cavalry. So can we kill everyone in a minute? Probably not. So it looks like time is going to save the enemy. I really doubt we can kill all these feudal knights in a minute. We literally got 40 seconds. I don't think it's possible we can win this. We can't. I mean, we're definitely got the upper hand, but I don't know if we have enough time. I mean, what's left is like some feudal knights right there. Yeah, we can't win. It's going to be a very, very close defeat for our side. Or is it a win there? So it looks like it's a win. So basically won it by like 2 seconds. That's probably the closest siege I've ever been involved in. We literally had 2 seconds and we killed the last feudal knight. So that was a victory for our side. Again, we lost a lot of men there as expected. As expected from the start, a very, very close victory. We killed about half the number of men that we lost. 71 prisoners, but yeah, it was almost a defeat there at the end. Yeah, it just saved it when I pulled over the 2 units of spearmen. I didn't engage, I just pulled them over, and that killed the last couple of units fast. So that was a great battle right there. Again, should have probably been a bit faster at the start. I wasn't expecting it to be such a hard battle versus the feudal knights, and the swordsmen at the start. They took a lot of killing, and that took a lot of time to kill those troops. So we're going to continue this. That's going to be the end of the campaign. That's the 25th settlement taken. We'll check out the victory screen right here. We're going to occupy settlement, and that's a victory for us. So we've won the game. All your people celebrate this victory. Would you like to continue and gain even greater glory? So that's the end of the campaign there. Obviously we're being besieged by Chester right there. But that's the 25 regions controlled for Scotland. So thanks for watching this campaign. Hope it's been a bit different. I hope you've enjoyed it. I was only playing on hard level. I might try a Crusades campaign next. So hope you've enjoyed this campaign. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you have any ideas for future videos, please let me know. I always enjoy hearing what you think, and I enjoy trying new games and uploading new content. So again, thanks again for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. As always, this is Piper signing off.